What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Stock Holiday, right back at you again with the latest and the greatest in these cryptocurrency markets. Do me a quick favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now let's get it. The pain hurts. Cryptocurrency, what we have been through is very painful. It is very frustrating to see the markets continue to just lay there non-responsive. We're looking at our portfolios, tapping it on the side, waiting for it to wake up, waiting for it to make a move, but it is not happening. We see a little bit of a pump one day, and then it comes back down, but as of the past few days, things have just been trading sideways. I'm paying very close attention to the fear and greed index. The fear and greed index is showing 8. I'm talking about super extreme fear. Not even 10. I thought 10 was the worst that it could ever get. We're at 8 right now, and it is showing super extreme fear. Folks are sitting on the sideline waiting. They're waiting for more confirmations. They're waiting for confirmations if they should be buying. They're waiting for confirmations if they should be selling right now. People are uncertain. Doubts are looming all throughout people's minds. People are scared right now. It is painful to have to witness. It's painful to have to be in it. Some folks want to stick their chests out, think they got the plan. This doggone thing is very tough, but we're going to continue to stand on what it is that we've been standing on. This is probably just a patience thing. Just got to be a little bit more patient. I know we were super patient in 2025, but it may take another year, 2 years, 3 years, who knows. But like I always say, all you got to do is get it right once and you will be rewarded. So we're taking a look at February. February started off the month at $76,000 for Bitcoin. Will we see 5 consecutive months of red for Bitcoin? Currently, right now, Bitcoin $67,500. That is a very pivotal point for cryptocurrency. About 10 days ago, we did touch $60,000. Was that the bottom? You just never know. Was that a confirmation that we should have been paying attention to? Well, if it zooms back up, we'll be looking at that $60,000 point and saying, damn, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That was my confirmation. I missed the bus. I missed the train. Now the train has taken off. That's why it's very important to buy some tickets when you see those various potential confirmation points. What were we doing when we saw that? It didn't feel good, but we were forced to dollar cost average in because that may have been one of the confirmation points. If it wasn't and it dipped down, we have another level that will be another confirmation point for us. And if it pumps up, then beautiful. We took advantage. We did what we were supposed to do and got some skin in the game at those low levels. So when the markets start to come back up, we'll be in profits on that particular DCA buying power that we placed into the market. So that is how we will continue to take advantage and dominate whatever this cycle is called. Bear market, bull market, whatever it is, this is how we will continue to dominate. Paying attention to the confirmation points. What levels do you have marked off that are confirmation points for you? Confirmations to buy, confirmations to sell. So you have to strategically plan those things out. That's your responsibility as the CEO. That's your job description as the CEO. So will we be seeing 5 months of red for Bitcoin? Currently, right now, we're in the red for the month of February. 5 months, that's tough, but it is what it is. You have to run with the tough. Just like when the markets pump up and we're celebrating, popping champagnes on the live, you got to take the good with the bad. That's why I always say, don't get too low when the markets are getting low. When red is bleeding out of the market. And the same way when it's going up and green is pumping, don't get too high. Don't celebrate too much. So we're asking ourselves, where is the breaking point? Where and when will the pain stop? When will the pain stop? Or is this just going to be a painful entire year? Well, we are prisoners of the present, prisoners of the moment. We're stuck in the moment, and the moment is very bearish right now. So we can't see the trees from the forest. We can't see outside of the moment that we're in. But if we were able to zoom out, we'd be like, oh man, I'm surprised. I'm mad at myself that I was so scared in February. I'm mad at myself that I couldn't see the future. I couldn't have a macro point of view. I'm mad at myself that I didn't zoom out and say, what if the markets pump to XYZ? I'm mad that I missed those confirmation points when February hit and we went down to $60,000. So you ask yourself, when and where will the pain stop? For all we know, it could have already stopped. This could be part of the recovery, but you just never know. So that's a question that is unanswered. That's why there's so much uncertainty. That's why there's so much doubt. That's why the fear and greed index is sitting at 8 right now. Super extreme fear is where we're sitting at. And we always know, I know the best time to buy has always been extreme fear for me. So I'm reading the comments, I'm talking to people. People are saying, stop buying altcoins. Stop buying altcoins right now. Altcoins are trash. Altcoins will do nothing but hurt your portfolio. It has been hurting your portfolio. It is going to continue to hurt your portfolio. Why are you buying altcoins? I said, oh, I'm getting ready to dollar cost average in this coin. Why are you buying altcoins? That is the sentiment in the entire market. People are fed up with altcoins. I mean, people are fed up with cryptocurrency, but people are really fed up with altcoins. Altcoins will have a little bit of a pump. It may pump a little bit today, and then the next 48 hours, next 2 days, it get destroyed. And what does that do? That fuels more anger into people and really have them hating altcoins even that much more. Say, damn, you done tricked me again. So people are saying, stop buying altcoins. You say, man, why are you buying these altcoins? So everybody's different. Some people are looking at the altcoins as, wow, these levels are so low. These levels are low as it's been since 2022. Let me go ahead and try to buy these bottoms. And then some people are saying, man, these things are going to go to zero. You already see that the levels have broken the previous cycle's lows. Why are you still buying these altcoins? They are going to go to zero. So you have two different people, two different perspectives as far as the direction of crypto, especially the direction of altcoins. Now, people still believe in Bitcoin. People still trust in Bitcoin and really focused on Bitcoin. And I find it very ironic that people are focusing on Bitcoin now that we've seen what Bitcoin versus altcoins did in 2025. Why was people not focused more on Bitcoin in 2025, 2024? But now all of a sudden, people are Bitcoin maximalists. So very interesting to see how the temperament starts to move as the cycle continues to show you red or green. So another thing that I saw recently, we know we had the Super Bowl this past Sunday. We seen the Coinbase ad, and I was watching it with some friends. We didn't know what the commercial was. It was some miscellaneous stuff, some letters, some words. And then at the end, it just said Coinbase. I said, what? What kind of commercial was this? And then I'm seeing people making videos about the Coinbase ad, and people was booing the commercial. I said, oof, people are mad with cryptocurrency. People are upset with cryptocurrency right now. The overall image of cryptocurrency is effed up. People don't want to hear about crypto. People don't want to hear about Bitcoin, but people definitely don't want to hear about crypto because people have lost a lot of money in crypto. A lot of people have bad taste in their mouth from horrible experiences investing in crypto. Rather, a friend, family member showed them about cryptocurrency. Oh yeah, find this coin, get some XRP. Look at this coin, Boo Boo the Clown meme coin. Get some of this. This coin could do 50x. Get into that coin and people have lost their pants. We see meme coins last year went down 90%. What are they doing this year? Going down even further. People have lost a lot of money. A lot of liquidity was sucked out of the cryptocurrency market, as you can see. Look at the global cryptocurrency market cap. Very, very, very low, especially from our expectation. We were expecting an $8 trillion market cap 2025. Struggling right now. The image of cryptocurrency is getting beat down. What do we need right now? We need rescue. The cryptocurrency market needs a rescue. What do I think can help cryptocurrency right now? The Clarity Act. If we can get the Clarity Act stabilized, passed, and approved, and it's going to have some sense, going to have some structure, going to have some sensibility to where people can really trust in it a little bit, that will help out the cryptocurrency market. That is currently what we need. Then we're also going to need some real world utilities in cryptocurrency. Which coins are you able to use right now within the real world transactions? We need real world assets. I know they got these coins that say that they're real world assets, but who are using them? In what world are they real in? We need something that is really going to help us with payment transactions. When I talk to a lot of my buddies, they own various businesses. I ask them about cryptocurrency. Of course, they don't like it. I say, well, what if there was a cryptocurrency that'll help you with your payment transactions? I know you guys always talk bad about you hate accepting MasterCard. You don't like accepting American Express transactions because of the fees. What if there was a cryptocurrency coin that you can use that will minimize these transactions to a very small minimum? They say, oh man, we'll be down with that. That is what we need. We need a real world utility cryptocurrency coin that will help with payment transactions. Will it be XRP? Imagine if XRP was that coin. That's why I say never poo-poo and talk bad on XRP, because XRP could be that coin that take us to the promised land. Opportunity right now, XRP $1.38, $1.25, stuff like that. XRP has been the only cryptocurrency coin that have ever surpassed the market cap of Bitcoin. Always keep that in the back of my head. That is very monumental. That is very important to note. If XRP can step out and be that particular altcoin that can be used in traditional payment transactions and can be used for business owners where they will be replacing MasterCard, Visa, American Express. Oh, come on now. You already know what the price of XRP will do. You already know what the price of Bitcoin will do. Now, these other altcoins, can't talk about those. I don't know what they're going to do. But Bitcoin and XRP, if something like this was to transpire and happen, we understand that XRP have tons of NDAs still in place. Still have tons of non-disclosure acts that they can't even talk about right now. XRP could be that big bad boy. Wouldn't be surprised to see XRP do great numbers over the next few years, but this is just something that we're going to have to go through. It is not going to be an overnight thing. Yes, the pain hurts that we're sitting there right now. Yes, the pain hurts to see the things that we're going through right now, but sometimes you just got to cross your arms, hold your head up with your helmet on, seatbelts on, and continue to be patient. Continue to study. Continue to pay attention and be a student of cryptocurrency, because believe it or not, we are still early. We're still early to this new dynamic of digital assets. This is a new, this is a new financial aspect of the world. It is just beginning. This is the beginning stages. You get it right now, you'll be one of the pioneers. They say, damn, you was in cryptocurrency in 2026? You were able to buy XRP at $1.35. What? What altcoins are you taking advantage of right now doing during this particular period? What type of moves do you have plans right now during this particular stage of cryptocurrency? Yeah, I know it's scary. Yeah, I know it's red. Portfolios are bleeding, but what type of moves are you making? Like I always say, it's very easy to buy when the markets are green. Very easy to buy when the market's pumping. Everybody's happy-go-lucky. It is very easy to buy then. But it takes a very tough individual to buy when the markets are red. Solana, $80. Ethereum, $1,800. Bitcoin, $66,000. Very hard to buy during these periods. So that's just something that we just have to continue to keep in the back of our head, all of the what ifs. What if $60,000 was the bottom? What if 2026 can play out like we cannot imagine? 2025 played out like we could not imagine. So why is there not the possibility for 2026 to play out like we cannot imagine? 2025 blew us out the water. We could not imagine that. So continue to keep your head up. Like I say, this video is not financial advice. Anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell any crypto. This video is strictly for educational and entertainment purposes only. Before investing into anything, please consult with a professional financial advisor. So come on over there, join us in a Patreon. We would love to see you over there. But like I say, I just continue to come to you guys every day, just to continue to give you that good encouragement. Coming to you guys every day to give you that good motivation. And that's all I got for you on this one. It's your boy, Stock Holiday, and I'm out.